Whoop. Hey guys, look at what we got today. We got a KTM Superduke. First one we've had in the channel. Thing's a real beast. Let's do the walk around, listen to the exhaust, and the also have a ride review out, our first impressions video out. Probably be out after this. So let's get into it. Alright, here we are. This is a 2015 KTM Superduke R. This is the 1290 right there. The new ones are 1390, so this is a 1301 cc motor. And let's start from the front to the back. Front to the back, like we normally do. So here we've got just your stock indicators, of course. You got your halogen headlight. Headlight's okay on this. Not fantastic. It's good, like you can see when you turn the brights on, but it's not as good as like I refer to the speed triple a lot, and it's not quite as good as speed triple, but it works, and you can see just fine. Brembo brakes, 4-piston brakes, both sides. See the one on the other side there. 320 millimeter discs on this guy, and here's the other side here, and the fork seals, perfectly good. It's nice, you always check that, and you go to buy a bike, make sure you check your fork seals. It's got ABS coming down here. You can see the extra line coming down on this side for the ABS information. Right. So you got ABS brakes on this. You defeat them if you want, but I think you can only defeat the rear brake. In supermoto mode, I don't believe it's possible to defeat the front brake, but I could be wrong about that. Here's the radiator. It is water-cooled, V-twin, of course. 75-degree V-twin there. And there is your steering damper right there. I believe you can see it pretty well. It looks like it needs to be cleaned a little better. I did just wash this, but it's got to be scrubbed a little bit more. Rottweiler block-off plates and Rottweiler modified intake. Might be velocity stacks, I believe it's called. I got to get in there and take a look yet. And we've got WP suspension on the rear and the front. And like I said before, LC8 motor. They recommend the Motor X oil for this. I actually, that video might be up before this, but I did an oil change in this, and I actually use AMSOIL. So we're giving AMSOIL a shot. You got the WP suspension back here. You can see it on the rear shock right there. Here is the aero exhaust. I believe that, I'm actually not sure if this is just a slip-on, but I don't think it is, because if you look here, it looks like it is a full system. But I'm not sure about that, you guys, because here's the O2 sensor remains here. So I'm gonna have to do a little more research into that to find out if this is just slip-on or a full exhaust system. Let me know, if you guys in the comments, if you know, like if you can just tell by looking at it, let me know. I think you can see right here where it's connected. So this could just be a slip-on. This could be the original catalytic converter and such. So yeah, let me know if you guys know. I gotta do a little more research on that, just being honest with you guys. There's the 1290 badging under the pillion seat. Here's your rear wheel here with your rear 240 millimeter disc brake, and also it's also a Brembo in the rear right here. You can see this bike currently has Michelin, I believe, right there, Michelin tires, and I believe they are Pilot Power 2s. Let's see if we can find the badge in here. They are 190 50 17s, if you can see that there. Let's check on this side. They are Michelin, let's see, radial, there we go, Pilot Power 2 CT. That's what's on the bike currently. And we'll come over around here on this side. This has the passenger pegs. Previous owner had a bell on there. I left it on. Quite low rider pegs here. Your legs, you have a lot of leg room between seat and peg on this bike. Pretty comfortable. I'll talk about this more in the first impressions. These are a bit slippery. I don't know if maybe they're just worn down. There's about 12,000 miles on this bike. That's possible. And there's your sight glass for your oil. Looks a little bit low. I did put the proper amount of oil in, but there's a chance maybe it needs a little more. You know, maybe I measured slightly incorrectly. This is your 2 drain plugs and your internal oil filter there. All right, let's give her a start up here. Little badging right there. 1290 Superduke. It was warmed up before, but I had something come up and I had to stop doing the video. So this is not legal because this has the dongle in here, and it remembers Yeah, ice warning because it's cold. It remembers what your settings are. So there's your favorites. Drive mode I've got on sport. I've got the MTC off right now. Traction control if you want to do them wheelies, but I don't do much wheelies. ABS is on. ABS mode is road. Slightly more intrusive. And it's got not legal because of that, and it's got the ice warning because it's cold. Here's your settings. You can get into all this kind of stuff here. You have a favorites you can put on, so you can have like quick access to what you normally want to see while you're riding. Here's your general info. There's a lot of good info. Oil temp's a bit cold. We'll have to let it warm up for a second. There we are. We're almost 12,000 miles. Battery looks good. And fuel range. I really like that. 160 miles currently in the fuel. As you can see, we've got about 3/4 of a tank as it sits, maybe a little more than that. 42 miles an hour average speed. I'm riding on regular roads. There's the Trip 1. Pretty nice. Let's see here. Let's get her started up. She's in neutral. ABS and TC lights will be on as per usual on most bikes. Before you go like 5-10 miles an hour, they will stay on. Yeah, for such a big V-twin, pretty free revving bike, isn't it? Big 1301 in here. This is a super fun bike to ride. Probably the most fun I've had on two wheels, if I'm being totally honest with you guys. So let me know if you guys have any questions, and like and subscribe if you enjoyed this type of content here. Oh yeah, one last thing. It has, you can check your chain right here. Check it out. If you need to adjust it or not. See? You just pick up right here, and it is good to go. Maybe even slightly tight. Pretty good though. I like that. It's built right into it. You can just look at your chain. I need to, I mean, you can just check your chain slack whenever you want there. Pretty nice. I wish more bikes were like that, or made some kind of provision for that. Where you could just check without using a tape measure or some kind of device. I do have another device for you put on it, checks your chain. I've got that in the garage. But, all right. I think that we are good. A little short video here today for the channel. And so I appreciate you guys again. If you like this content, make sure you like and subscribe. We'll be doing some plenty of content here with this bike. I've also got the GSX S750 coming in. I think I'm gonna go pick that up this weekend, so we'll have that on the channel. And we'll do a 4-cylinder versus V-twin comparison too. So got some fun stuff coming up this season. And as always, I appreciate you guys. Hope you're doing well. And we'll see you guys in the next one. Bye, everybody.